Anal gland problems and anal gland obstruction is a really common reason why dog owners are visiting the veterinarian. And that's something as well that you as a dog guardian can be pretty safely treating at home. And I just want to show you here, just give you a demonstration of how the easiest way to safely express your dog's anal glands. So there are two glands that are located just inside your dog's anus. And if you look at it on a clock, at approximately 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And I'm just going to give you a demonstration here expressing Lewis's anal glands. So definitely you want to be prepared with a glove. Here's my glove. Here's a little container containing some lubrication. This is some KY jelly. So you're lubricated. Here's some paper. Here we are at the back of Lewis's. We're just going to pick up his tail. I'm just going to move him here so you get the prime view here, which hopefully you can see here. See his tail up in the air? I'll just try to make sure you guys can see here. So there's my finger here, my index finger pointing in, and I'm using my index finger inside his anus, and I'm squeezing with my index between my thumb and my forefinger here. I'm squeezing that, and I can feel a little bulge in there. Here I'm running it back and forth, and this is the left side, so I'm feeling the left anal gland. And I would just give it a slight squeeze, his tail up, and I'll just have this paper here. Likewise, his left side, you can try it in your own dog. Just put your forefinger inside their anus, sort of move it back and forth. You'll feel a little bulge or a little balloon. Like if you feel that, what you're feeling is the anal gland. And I give a firm squeeze. There it is, anal stuff. Pretty simple to do though, surprisingly. I mean, yeah, right, thousands, if not probably millions of dollars been spent on veterinarians doing that. But something pretty simple thing that you can begin to be doing at home. A next really common thing, your dog's got an anal issue, perhaps you're not even comfortable going ahead to express their glands. Really simply, you can do is just use a hot compress. What does that mean? I'll just show you here. We've got a hot cloth, freshly hot, just pulled out of the sink. And all I'm doing here, I'm just going to take that hot cloth and just put that right on top of Lewis's anus, right on top of where the anal gland is, and I'd leave it there while it's warm until it cools down. I mean, I could do that 4 or 5 times a day. But it's a great way if there is partly an obstruction where the anal gland is partly plugged up. A really good way to loosen it and give your dog a whole bunch of instant relief. Lewis is pretty tolerant with that. It may take 4 or 5 minutes while it cools down. A really simple thing. We all have cloths, we all have hot water. Lastly, what can you use? Fiber. So here, if you can look up close, you can see some ground flax. It's already pre-ground. And here it is, scooped up. There it is, ground flax. We don't need to give it, Lewis is pretty good about eating it. I put it on his food pretty regularly. But a really pretty standard dose I'm recommending is 1 teaspoon per 40 pounds of dog, twice daily. Flax is also really good omega-3 fatty acid source. But more specifically, it's a great source of fiber for a dog with an anal gland issue. And it's quite possible if you start to regularly treat your dog with fiber, you'll prevent this from happening in the first place, so you don't need to be expressing it, and you don't need to be using a hot compress.